Water those.
Start with your question.
It's just tastes better, man.
Quick question again. Or rather, quick question.
How quick we talking?
Like 2 parsecs. I don't know what that is, but
2 parsecs? Alright, what is that by 10?
Are you talking about like the speed of a Kessel Run?
Yes. Anyways,
Quick question.
Doesn't water taste different, or is that just me?
Water tastes different from different places.
Yes.
Yeah.
Clear, even though it's just water.
Right,
Yes.
like Arrowhead tastes different than like
Bottled at the source.
Disani.
That knee?
Yeah.
Dasani.
I don't know. Water is good.
Yeah, I don't like Arrowhead water. I don't know why.
Does it taste plasticky to you? Or is it? To me it does.
So
Probably. Oh yeah.
I bought a Crystal Geyser yesterday.
More
Tastes
like
different.
Gazer.
How was that?
Gazer beam.
It was weird. Well, I did get from the 99-cent store, so yeah, it tasted different.
It is.
So yeah, bottled water.
What about you, Patrice? Do you like Arrowhead?
I don't fuck with Arrowhead.
Okay, yeah.
If I'm being
It tastes
honest.
weird.
Like Arrowhead, Crystal Geyser. I don't fuck with any of those. Honestly, if I'm being straight up, I prefer Stater Brothers water. And it's not because Houston's drinking Stater Brothers water or I'm filled with Stater Brothers water at my house.
Yeah,
Sponsored by Stater Brothers.
Sponsored by Stater Brothers.
But I prefer that water over
Yeah.
any other water, to be honest.
Well, any other water.
Any other
What
water.
about
Garden.
Fiji?
I've never had Fiji.
Actually, I'll take
Fucking
that.
good,
I'll
dude.
take that back.
There's that electrolyte water that you got.
This
so good.
this electrolyte water that they used to give me at work at the last job. I forgot what it was called.
Was it black?
It was black bottle.
Yep, exactly.
It wasn't a
water.
black bottle, but it was clear plastic with a black label.
Yeah.
With like a red plus on it.
Yep, exactly.
That's the best
Oh, I
water.
know
Right
that
there.
one.
I would
That's my favorite water.
I would spend $5 on that water.
Well, okay, let's think about it this way. Say like you take shower at different places, you can tell the difference between the waters, right?
In
Depends.
taste or just how it feels? What do you mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, I used to drink shower with water when I was young, but
And you saw
I
it.
wouldn't do that.
Explains a lot.
I'd gargle it and that's it.
probably that's why I have cancer. No, that's
It's
the
essential.
Kidney stones.
Fuck off.
Essential water.
Essential water.
Yeah.
Water's amazing. Essential water. Get essential water. Best water. Hands down.
I'm saying like this water is tasty. The one that Patrice just gave me.
Stater Brothers brand.
Yeah.
Regular ass.
Yeah. Anyway, but nah, there's this place in San Jose because my cousin had her wedding and we all stayed at this mansion for like a week. And I don't know why the shower water there, it was just so smooth, like silk. I'm like that's
Like you were just chugging it?
no, not chugging it, like
Drinking
no,
it
like
while you were showering, or-
no, showering, just like it like felt smooth on my body. And shit,
On your
like,
skin.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's mostly due to the actual shower head itself.
That or they do have like water softeners. Like it's like
Yeah,
this
because
big tub in the back that's connected to your water heater, and you
Uh-huh.
put like you buy the salt, just pour in there, so it softens the
Oh
water.
yeah, I have that shit.
Yeah, my
Also
grandma used to have
depends on
that,
the-
but the salt's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
oh shit,
Or what did you say it was like near San Francisco?
it's San Jose. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, nicer areas too, I would assume.
Got nicer water.
Yeah.
Like Flint, on the other hand.
I was just about to say Michigan.
Flint drinking chocolate milk water.
Okay.
I want to go there.
Question for you, for y'all.
Y'all's.
Okay, to save your family
Okay.
or your favorite person, whoever it is,
Okay.
Yeah.
would you drink a whole 12 fluid ounces of Flint, Michigan water?
Well, first of all, their water is just garbage, right? Or what exactly is it? I never really
It is-
understood.
It has a lot of lead in it, which
Fuck.
I think can kill you.
Yeah, it can kill you.
Oh god, this.
You go insane and then it would kill you.
This
So
will be
it
my
would
Red
like
Dead
your
Redemption.
brain.
Okay, let's say it has just enough that you won't die.
But like it
It might
won't-
fuck your stomach up or something.
Yeah, there's side effects, but like it won't kill you.
Yeah,
It's kind of like drinking alcohol.
I'd still do it.
Depends.
so
What
your
kind of
favorite
side
person.
effects?
My favorite person
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably be Sergio.
there you go.
Oh.
Save Sergio.
So I'd probably drink it. I drink it for Sergio.
You go.
Well, I mean, yeah, I drink it for Sergio because I had told Sergio I would marry him if that's what it took to get him papers. So I mean, that's a homie right there.
Secret orgy.
It's true.
So, yeah.
So,
Did you research it again? Do you know what it has?
A lot of lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 90th percentile of lead concentrations in Flint was 12 parts per billion from July through December.
What year?
Probably-
2019. Or just at a time.
Judge.
3, 2, 1.
Anyway, welcome to the TheEZBoys podcast. Woo! This is our somewhere around the 10th episode. I don't know because we haven't posted yet. We're gonna post in December. Watch out for it.
Yeah, if only we had a consistent editor.
Fuck off.
We post out videos every Wednesday / whenever
Every other week.
These end up going
Houston.
Yeah.
Besides, I put them up.
We'll do it every other week. Every other Wednesday?
Nah,
Something.
let's do something that's popping like a Thursday.
Or Thursday? I was gonna say like Friday, like when everybody's off and like, yo, I want to relax. Listen to some boys.
FYI, leave in the comments. Today is December 15th, 2018. Comment the date that you're watching this video.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
please.
we love that shit.
We'll love that shit. We'll like the fuck out of it.
Yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. And donate to our homie Trayvon.
For trade.
Pull one out for my neighbor.
Speaking of dogs,
Dogs?
how's Loaf doing?
What?
How's Loaf doing?
Loaf is good. He's still alive.
Who is Loaf?
Loaf is my dog that my sister rides about. She bought it for $20 because she bought him for $20, and because he was actually 10. He's 10 years old when she bought him, so like that's like
He's dead, pretty much.
basically yeah. And then she took him to the doctor. He's like, oh, he's not 10, he's 15.
Oh,
So that's like 105 in like dollars.
Exactly.
Some stupid big number.
Yep. And every time Mario likes to visit, I like to hold him up so he can touch his fucking hernia.
Yeah, he has a hernia. It's like the size of your thumb.
Yeah.
It's sticking out of his stomach.
I've yet to actually touch it.
Really?
This dog sounds depressing.
No, he's like he always like
Cute.
walks in every day with a
He's a
smile.
cute, like he's like happy to see people. He's not like
Yeah.
a depressed. I want to die.
Yeah.
He's just like a hello.
But sometimes when we would hang out, he'd just be like sleeping in his little like cubby thing, and just he'll look around the room, eyes awake. He'd be like,
He
Oh,
breathes
yeah.
hard.
yeah,
What the fuck?
fuck, I did too hard.
He kind of like that. He doesn't.
He just wheezes and makes like
Yeah,
Justin snoring sounds.
yeah, fuck off.
I've never heard of him yet.
Like
Oh.
dog, like owner.
Yes, you did on the other episode. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's,
I remember.
it's certainly
now.
something.
Yeah.
That's true.
And you have to
Sounds like
experience
a
it for a second time.
Yeah, it's something that keeps you up at night.
It make you wonder why you're friends with me.
Yeah.
Or Ramon.
Yeah.
Especially after a day of drinking.
Oh God,
No,
what's
that
that?
image you told me about Ramon just sitting.
Well, I was just sitting at the bed just like this.
Imagine waking up like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Like at a bar, just
Seeing that.
regretting decisions.
Sad looking down.
Yeah, Loaf is good. Sadie's still there.
He's just an old chihuahua with a hernia.
Yep.
He's a nice dog.
Yeah, he listens.
He listens. He makes old dog sounds,
Yeah, he pees everywhere though.
I guess.
But he's old, man.
Get him a diaper.
Yeah. Sadie's still young. She's like 2 years old, 3 years old now. I don't know how long we're about here.
Kind of
Stuff. Yeah, how's your guys?
Oh,
You
wait,
guys,
sorry.
you guys got pets?
I have a 3-legged dog.
Tripod.
Champ.
Tripod.
Yeah, it's tripod.
His name is JJ. He's the oldest of my dog Pepper's puppies. He had a sibling. I don't remember if it was a girl. Don't remember, but it died. It died. It was dead when it came out,
Oh,
more or
Oh,
less.
shit.
Shit.
So, quick story of how he became 3 legs. He ran away one time, right?
Yeah.
We didn't see him for a day. He came back, and he came back limping. Like he was like dragging his leg. Like it was like limping. He couldn't put any weight on it. Noticeably, like something happened. We don't know if he came back with cuts and all that. So we don't know if he got in a fight with a cat,
A dog.
like another dog,
Like,
ran over.
The local homeless man.
Local homeless man.
Squirrel.
So he's chilling for like a month, dragging his leg and shit. We're Mexican, so we're not gonna take him to the vet and get it fixed.
Yeah.
It was like over $1,000 for the surgery to put like a rod in his foot and fix him.
Mm.
Fuck that. So we just left him.
his leg was healing and all that. And he's chilling underneath. At the time, his stepmom had a expedition, and he's chilling underneath the car, right? Because it's warm.
Oh no.
So she starts the truck. You would think his dumb ass would move. She backs up, boom, runs him over.
Same leg, right?
Pretty much like he crushed the same leg. So he went to the hospital. Vet. They took him to the vet because she felt bad, so she took him to the vet. And they had to do something for him because she couldn't live with herself if like they put him down because of her. Naturally. So my dad, being the Mexican he is, he's like, I'm not paying for surgery to reconstruct his leg. That's too much money. I was like, it was up there. And then they're like, well, we can cut his leg off for like $500. So my dad's like, all right, just do it. Cut his leg off. So that's how he became tripod. He has 3 legs. We take him a bath. He can't like get balance right because he only has one hind leg. So he slips and falls.
Oh.
It's slightly hilarious,
But also depressing.
but also depressing.
Pretty sad.
But he's chill. He dude's like a teenager. Like one time we left him upstairs. He fell asleep in my sister's room. Everyone came downstairs and we're like, oh, where's JJ at? We go upstairs. He's chilling, laying in the bed. Like he's laying on his back with the covers over up to his neck. We look at him like, come downstairs. And he looks at us and then buries his head underneath the blanket. So he's a teenager at heart.
Aww.
He likes cuddles a little bit, but he ain't with that gay shit. So if you're a girl, he'll cuddle with you. But if you're a guy, he'll say what's up for you for a little bit, but then he'll go across the room and chill.
Oh.
Other than that, that's JJ.
Shit, just JJ.
JJ's cute.
That's the only pet you have?
I have 4 chihuahuas.
Damn.
God damn.
It's a lot of Taco Bell.
I'm slowly waiting for them to die.
Oh my god.
Not fast enough.
Mainly because I want a German Shepherd, but that's besides the point. But every day I notice they just become stronger instead of like decaying.
Fountain of youth.
The fountain, I don't know what they're doing. They're eating their own poop or something. 'Cause they
Kind of
not,
licking their assholes.
they not dying. They ain't even close to it. They look old, but they're nowhere near it, and it's upsetting because
You wanted
Well,
I
how
want a
old are
German
they?
Shepherd puppy. Pepper's about maybe 9-10 years old now.
You got a long way.
Yeah, Pepper.
8 or 9 years old.
Pepper's-
8 to 10 years old, but she still acts like a puppy. JJ's probably like 6 or 7, and then his younger siblings are somewhere between 3 to 5. I'm a horrible owner, so I don't know how old they are. So,
Damn.
yeah, I didn't name them either. Their names are Pepper, JJ, Ted, and Little.
Nice.
Those are my dog's names.
Nice.
Upsetting.
Dude, I forgot to mention, I have a cat named Monty. Just,
I don't like cats.
I'm a cat guy.
No,
You love a cat guy or you are a cat guy?
No, I am a cat guy.
I don't like cats.
I mean, like, yeah, I like dogs because, like, Leslie has Trula and stuff, but then she also has, like, the neighborhood cats that she feeds. She even got a collar for one of them.
For real? Hashtag Neko World?
Shit, fuck off! Don't bring up my cringy ass film story ideas.
Hilarious.
Carry on.
Carry on, yeah. Yeah, Monty. She's like, imagine Garfield, but black and white. So she's as fat as Garfield, basically.
Fat as Garfield.
Yeah, fuck, dude. She just, like, we let her outside a lot, and, like, our last cat Bailey ran away. But I feel like Monty just stays, she just stays and just rolls on the ground. She stays behind because she knows we have food.
Basically just after food.
And she sleeps in my sister's room, like, in a little cubby. So cute.
It's a cute cat.
Yeah. You, Senpai. Do you have a pet?
Me, I have 2 dogs. Both Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
One of them is, I guess, a big Chihuahua. That one's Dodger. He is 10 years old now.
Ooh.
The other one's name's Chancho. Pretty fat. That's why his name's Chancho. Like from Nacho Libre. The
Yeah.
little fat kid.
Jojo, need to buy some sweats. Did you
Yeah.
have a one rocket or something?
No.
I thought you did. That's weird.
Oh yeah, just those 2. Chancho's about 9 years old. Yeah, they're months apart. Dodger's like in August, and then Chancho's like February. So.
Oh shit.
They close to dying?
No, I don't want them to die. I actually like them.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah,
I mean, my dogs are cool, but they're fake.
no,
They would leave me. They would.
They're just there because they know you provide for them.
I'm the only one who lives here with them besides my parents. They have no choice but to like me.
We're talking about your parents tell you like, oh no, you could stay here if you get married.
Oh yeah, pretty much. No, I'm not talking about my parents. I'm talking about my dogs.
Oh, sorry.
I'm shook.
Sorry, I was distracted.
But yeah, I mean, dogs are cool. German Shepherd puppy would be nice.
My neighbors have like 3 German Shepherds. So
If I get a German Shepherd
they all
dog,
hate me though.
I'm naming him Madara.
Can I pet him?
You could pet Madara.
Was that one of the dogs where we were recording that one time and it was out there?
walking outside.
Yeah, that one's actually
And I
attack
was
people.
like, oh shit.
And then I was like, come fuck me.
Oh
Yeah, I was scared
yeah,
for you
when we went
guys.
outside, well,
Dude, I'm not
hey,
scared of
Mom,
animals.
you see that too, right?
Oh, it's actually attack someone. Like,
My threat is I will suck her dick.
probably hump you.
Probably.
Hey Mario,
Who's the bitch now?
who's the baby on Judy's story?
Oh, it's just good son.
She got mad when I asked her if she was gonna finish that.
That's just good son.
She tell you that or no?
No,
I was like, are you gonna finish that? And she's like, it's a baby. I was like, oh
Did
yeah,
I
my
fucking
bad.
stutter?
Yeah, I fucking stuttered.
No, you were there today too.
Oh, sorry, Cisco. I didn't know who the baby was.
What about your bro? Do you have pets?
Yes, I do. I actually do have a German Shepherd, but she's a German Shepherd Husky, I believe, Chow mix.
God.
Yeah, it's because she has the black spots on her tongue, which I believe is Chow. I'm not exactly sure. But she is 13 years old, so she's pretty old. Of course, like all older dogs, she still has the heart and the mind of a puppy. She just breathes a little heavy and it's a little slow for her to get up, and she's not as quick as she used to, but I still love her all the same. Rachel loves her to death, and she's actually being trained to be a service dog.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and she, she's like, we never really trained her besides the standard, heel, sit, give me your paw, give me your other paw, that whole thing. But she took to the training really well, and she's, she has really high trainability and, is catching on really quickly. But she's just a really sweet dog, never really barked or attacked anyone. I mean, she did kill the neighbor's cat.
Good.
Not
Good.
Like the neighbor's
Good.
cat came over something. It was around this time, actually, around December, like 2 years ago. Not more, like 3-4 years ago, when she was younger. And I heard a racket and like trash cans falling down. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And Comet never really barks. I mean, she rarely did, and I only heard her like once or twice. It was more like a snarl. And then I go to the back, and like the backyard's kind of trashed. And I'm like, what? And I see Comet just kind of walk up to me, and she's just like, oh, hi. Look at this over here. And she kind of looked over to one side and then looked up at me. I'm like,
What the fuck?
I walked over and I see this lump on the ground.
This
It's
mass.
just this fluffy orange white lump, and I'm like, is that a fucking cat? Oh shit. And I recognized it as the neighbor's cat because I was like, wait, I've seen this cat before. I've seen them pick it up and stuff like that. I was like, and Comet's just like, what?
You proud?
You want to eat that too? Or I don't know what. I was like, Jesus Christ, what do I do?
Did you do?
So I got an old towel, and I picked it up, I wrapped it up, and then I had to go to their door and be like, hey, early Christmas present, yo. And I was like, I just kind of tried to explain what was going on, and then like the kids started crying, and I was like, I should go.
You were like, oof.
I was like, big oof.
How long ago was this?
This was a while ago, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh my god.
This was a while ago.
And they were just hearing about it now.
Well, I mean,
No,
it
I
never
think you
brought
told
it
me
up.
about it.
I don't remember.
Yeah, and then I was like, I'm really sorry about your cat. And I just kind of gave the older sister the cat, and she looked really sad. And I was like,
Stay strong, champ.
just, alright.
I gotta go.
You fucking Homer Simpson faded away in the
Yeah,
grass.
Homer Simpson, and then I was like, okay then. And then, now they hate us, I guess. But,
That makes sense.
They never
Yeah,
got a
but-
cat again.
yeah, it's not Comet's fault. She's the dog. The cat came over to our side. So is it really her fault? No. But yeah,
Frame.
she's just a really sweet dog. If possible, if this is uploaded somewhere, I could put up a picture of her right there.
Put
Look
up
at her.
all our dogs.
That cute little doggy smile. Anyway, that's Comet, and I have 2 other cats and a chicken. Unfortunately, Scrambles, my cat, has gone missing recently.
You read all the battle scars?
All the battle scars and notch.
Dead birds.
He brings me dead birds, half-eaten lizards, and he leaves them in my shoe, which I didn't realize it was in there until I put my foot inside. So I'm like,
shoe.
yeah, inside of said shoe. I'm like, ah, what the fuck is this? Something poking me. I'm like, then like half of a rib cage and like the upper, like no, not upper, the lower body of a rat just kind of plops out, and I'm like, okay. And then I go over to him because he's sleeping behind my bed, and you know, he just kind of looks at me, and I pick it up, and he just kind of like looks at me between the mouse carcass and me. It's like, yeah, it's yours.
Bastard.
I'm like, cool. I pet him, and I'm like, okay, thank you. Then I just, when he went back to sleep, I threw it out because, you know, I love him, but I'm not gonna eat it.
I mean, zombie apocalypse.
In that case, yeah, I would. I'd be like, nice, thanks for the
He's your
half
Fallout
a
4
bite.
dog.
Yeah. But yeah, lizards. I actually have a few pictures, which I can probably put up of him holding a bird in his mouth, and it looks terrified. Look, like it's just one of those little brown birds that you see flying around everywhere, and he's just holding it on the ground with his, you know, his mouth over its head, and it just looks terrified. And yeah, he later just ate the whole thing, and I remember finding a pile of feathers. And I loved him. He always got into fights and shit. Always came back bleeding, scarred, all these things. And he was a rough cat, you know. I loved him to death. He loved me to death. I was the only person that he would come up to when called. Everyone else, he would just kind of look and like walk away and be like, "Hey, look at my butthole." But me, the thing that I miss the most about him is that every day after work, he'd come and, you know, he'd greet me. He'd be underneath my mom's car or underneath the neighbor's car, and as soon as I park, I'd see his little tail come up, and then him come out from under the car and come and greet me. I'd pet him, pick him up, and that would be that. But unfortunately, he has gone missing, and it's been around like 2 months or so since he's gone missing. So
Yeah. You told me this like 2 weeks ago.
yeah, so it's pretty rough. I've had him for around almost 4 years, 3 years,
Yeah.
3 or 4 years. Yeah.
He was a stray, right?
He was given to me by a close friend of mine named Brandon.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, his cat had a litter. He was like, "You want a cat?" And I'm like, "Okay, I choose that one. He's the ugliest. I love him."
Oh.
And but yeah, that was Scrambles, and I cared about him. And then the other cat is he's another kitten named Max. He's black and white. Well, Scrambles was also black and white, but like a really blotchy, mismatched, not really pretty to look at kind of black and white.
Like a Rorschach.
Yeah, that was his first name. The first candidate for his name was Rorschach, because you know, it was just like an ink blot. It just. But I settled for Scrambles, and Max is more so my sister's cat. He's still around, and he was born with like a crack pipe in his paw because of the ridiculous amounts of energy that he has, and how like anything scares him. Scrambles would just be like, look at something, be like, "Oh, that's there," and just whatever. He would just come into my room, stare at me, and then walk out and take a nap. Max would fly through my room, fly out the window, and then like through the front door, and then circle around until I close the door. And even then, he'd still be flying around the room. But I think he's Scrambles' son because he looks just like him, and I've seen Scrambles with another cat around the neighborhood, so he might be his son. Looks like him, but
Might be his son.
most likely is the son. But Max is still around, being an ass, biting me. He gave me these scratches on my hands
Oh,
because I was petting him in the front porch, and some asshat in a, you know, one of those loud, fucking cars, whatever, decided to rev his engine real loud and fly down the street, scaring the crap out of both me and the cat. He jumps out of my hand and scratches me pretty badly.
Sorry, that was me snoring.
It sounded pretty similar. It scared me all the same. Yeah, so there's Comet, Scrambles, Max, and a random chicken that we've had for like 6 years. She still lays eggs, so she still has a use. He's just really old and kind of ugly looking.
Saves you money on the store.
Yeah, saves us money, and she's just there. She comes inside whenever the front door is open. She walks inside and poops on the ground. It's annoying.
What's her name?
Henrietta, I guess.
I was thinking that right now, like Henrietta.
There's no official name, but it's just she just does her own thing. And
Have you had multiple chickens?
at one point, I remember I counted exactly. At the most, we had 23 of them.
God damn.
Yeah, we have a chicken coop that's probably the size of like a car. Yeah, just
Oh
about.
shit!
Yeah, just about a little shorter, but obviously much taller.
Damn son.
That's where they'd all be. Wow, that was a lot of like chicken shit, like literal chicken shit. There was a lot of it.
Did it smell all the time?
Not always, 'cause it would be in the back of the backyard. But when I'd have to clean it out, you can't just leave it like that. You got to, scrape up a whole bunch and throw it out.
Like a farm, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We had so many eggs, we didn't know what to do with them.
Sell them at the market.
Did you tell me that you put one in a trash can or something?
Oh, that was before we moved here. That was a year. That was a while ago. I could tell that story.
Yeah, look.
But I could save that for another time because I don't want to take up the entire time. Or this could be where we just mostly talk about pets, but I feel like that could be another time where we talk about other pet stories. Because I got plenty since growing up. I had everything from chickens, dogs, to cats, to turkeys, to goats, and at one point a horse for like a week.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just I never really noticed it being that much until actually saying it and really thinking about it. Like, not many people had like 24 chickens in their house at one point.
When I was
Or
little,
you had like 50 eggs in your fridge, and you're like, what do I do with these?
So much cock.
That's too much for me to handle.
do you have a goat?
We had at one point 5 goats.
5 goats.
5
Damn.
goats.
Where was this at?
This was before my parents divorced, and I still lived down on Mitchell.
Oh, okay.
Near Norwood.
Sounds like you lived at like the Novi farm or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at our backyard in that house was huge. It was, I don't know if you're familiar with the area. Like, if you go down Novi towards, is it Rosemary Kennedy? You were saying that? Yeah, towards Rosemary Kennedy. And a little farther before the hills, before it starts to turn, you know how there's that little corner right across the street from Rosemary Kennedy? There's like a donkey stable.
Yeah.
And then like a little farther ahead, there's just a big plot of land.
Yeah.
Our backyard was roughly around that size. It was really big, like just a really long rectangle. And yo, exactly. And this house just had a huge backyard. It had almost like, I called them like, there was the front yard, there's the side yard, there's the backyard, and there was the backyard. Each one was separated by a fence.
Yeah, like mine?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how I call mine.
Yeah, that's how yours is. That's how yours. Yeah,
back.
Like the front yard had, the driveway. It had 2 big trees in the front and a swing. The side yard / middle yard was like my mom's garden. She had like a pathway of stones, a fuck ton of cacti along the fence that my brother and I would just stab with like sticks.
God.
Get knives, like kitchen knives, and throw them because it's satisfying when they into the cacti. And
Weren't your mom got mad?
yeah, because she could see from the kitchen window right into her garden, just see me and my brother just scratching them up, and then she'd yell at us, and we'd run off, disappear for like 10 minutes, come back and do the same shit.
Nice.
Then we had the backyard, which had a shed, tables, and then the backyard, which is where we kept most of the animals. Then we had another one that my dad separated off, and he grew, what was it, barley? No. Some sort of like fucking crop, and it was for the goats. Because they ate so goddamn much.
Barley.
Something like that.
Goofy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, when I lived in Corona, my dad had like a shitload of chickens too. I don't know actually. It could have been like in the 20s.
Probably.
Or teens. Like,
Shit, man.
we had a crap load, I remember.
You guys make a killing just selling eggs.
And then when we moved to Riverside, well, you see my backyard, they could have stayed there like,
They
easily.
could, yeah, but
My dad, he just sold them instead.
yeah.
And I don't like chickens at all.
Oh.
I know. Hey,
So-
speaking of which, chicken.
Oh, not you, chicken. Like
You're okay.
your cousins.
Distant.
Yeah, you cannibal. But anyway, do you have any pets?
Sadly, I don't.
Well, then we end off right there.
No,
Do you want a pet?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I want.
What would you get?
Well, not necessarily a pet for me. I think I would get like a cat for my sister, cause she's really been wanting a cat.
Well, then again, isn't she going away to college?
Yeah.
Can they have it there?
Huh?
Can they have it?
She stay in the dorms?
But that's where she wants to. She wants to stay in the dorms, but I'm not sure if she's gonna get that wish.
But sometimes it's
I mean, then again, she probably will stay in the dorms because she has like very, very good grades.
Okay, then
So
yeah.
she get that like scholarship, tuition, shit like
paid
that.
for. That's good.
Yeah. She got shit outside of grants and
I
shit.
forgot when it was. I think it was like 2 years ago.
Uh,
She got an award from the president. Like, I swear,
the president.
Donnie?
Hillary Clinton?
president of the United States. I think it was from like Barack.
Barack.
Barack or Donnie?
Barack
Brock
Obama.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was from him.
Like personally, or was it like signed by him?
Yeah.
Because I know he goes to a lot of colleges and a lot of places, and he actually,
No, he
does
signed.
speeches and
He
stuff.
signed it.
So she has his autograph.
Sell it on eBay, $20.
Exactly. Gonna fucking break.
Michelle.
Sure.
Hell, snack on these titties.
Bring your big gorilla hands over here. I need you to stimulate my prostate. Make me shoot loads across the room. Bring the kids in.
Malaysia.
They need to see this.
Head of the prostate. I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, we got sidetracked. Obama getting his prostate massage.
Yep.
No,
So your sister's like a genius or what?
huh?
She's like a genius?
She's kind of like me, but she's
You're not
way
that
fucking smarter.
Okay.
Way more.
Wow. When did she finish Persona like 3 times?
More.
I know.
Damn.
Like, I want to say 7 or 8 times.
It's a, I want to borrow it.
But you did have a pet, didn't you? Didn't you have a
Yeah.
dog that you told me that scratched?
Yeah, I
bloody-
heard that story too, yeah.
Okay, so I used to have a little Chihuahua mix, and I have no idea what was mixed with. But she was a Chihuahua, and she was very free.
With another dog or what?
Huh?
Like those white fluffy dogs, kind of
Oh,
like
okay.
Snowbill.
Okay. Okay, so basically one day, I was in the front yard trying to mow the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had just finished,
Uh-huh.
and there was a little piece of wood under our gate because she liked to slip under a leaf, and it would take us like hours to find her.
Mm-hmm.
So one day, the log's right there. She's trying to call herself out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just there cleaning up my mess. All of a sudden, I look back at the gate. I look back at her. All over the ground, man. There's blood all over it.
Fuck.
She
Fuck, man.
clawed her nails off.
Damn.
I remember actually seeing like the stains of the blood on the pavement, and I was like, Jesus!
Yeah,
Like, what did
that
you
was,
do to this poor dog?
That was like a few days after.
Yeah, and like the stains were still there in the concrete.
Yeah. So, like, I didn't know what to do. So I just grabbed her. I'm like, no. I was just like holding her.
Yeah,
I
because
was-
she's gonna hurt herself.
Yeah, because I was worried, man.
Yeah, because what kind of dog does that unless they're like,
Like super excited.
or the opposite, like terrified?
It's like she was on ecstasy and she wanted to fuck chicken.
Yeah.
No, and then the thing is, my sister was still at school, so when she came, she got scared. She's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Yvette, she was just trying to get out. And you know how she is. She likes clawing at that wood when there's people in the front yard. I didn't know it was gonna get this bad, or else I would have came back, went to the back, and just played with her for a bit. I didn't know that shit was gonna happen." So then my mom came. My mom comes like an hour later from work. Keep in mind, I have to explain this shit to my mom, who does not understand the.
Just why a dog would do that? Or
Yeah.
Like, why is it
Well,
bloody?
you didn't even know at all.
No,
Or
keep
you-
it. You've met my mom. I mean, Ramon Moore.
Yeah.
Like at the last second on a Friday. whatever day last time we saw each
That was
other.
when you guys all met her. I remember going over to his place a while ago.
And like meeting her for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we had dinner.
Oh,
That's nice.
Oh, carry on.
so keep in mind, my mom is she doesn't really believe me, or basically she doesn't think everything I say is true.
Mm-hmm.
So she was looking at me like, yeah, I don't believe you. Like, I think you did something to the dog. I'm like,
Oh Jesus.
she
Why didn't
knew
you
it.
act retarded?
Huh?
Why didn't you act stupid?
What?
That you didn't know shit.
I mean, maybe I guess
No.
he just tried
Keep in
to.
Yeah,
mind,
there's no proof.
I would've
deny,
done that.
deny.
because she told me clean the front yard. That's what I did. Because I think we were on break at the time, or almost on break. So I got stuck doing all the chores. So I was doing them, and that's when that shit happened. So I stopped everything I was doing to go with my dog. I'm like, why the fuck would you do this, girl? I'm like, I'm just trying to keep this place clean, just so you can have a nice little place to run around. So there was blood all over the ground, man.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what the fuck to
It
do.
looked like something out of a horror movie, where just all these like claw marks, just bloody claw marks.
Blood on the dance floor.
No, man, it was horrible.
What happened to her eventually?
She ran away.
Oh,
jeez.
shit.
Fucking mutt.
I mean, you guys did live near that whole river bottom, huge, plain, wide open area. So
Yeah.
maybe she went there. I don't know what.
Okay, so what happened was, I think it was, I don't know, I think it was like right when I started going to RCC.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a long ass time ago.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So basically, every Monday the trash comes to pick up the dumpster comes every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing either my mom or my dad forgot to close the fucking gate. Cause the people from Charter came to like fix our internet, because I didn't know shit back then. And the guy, he went out. He's like, "Hey man, your gate's open." I'm like, "No, it's not." So I just ignored it. I went to the backyard.
You're fucking lying, man. Get out of here and fix my internet.
So I went to the backyard. I'm like, Bonita. She never came. I started panicking. I'm like, maybe she's behind the storage, because that's where she liked to be.
Yeah.
I went back there. I'm like, Bonita. I looked behind her. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I went to go look at the gate. I'm like, oh, no. It was open. I'm like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So after that shit, I didn't know what to tell my sister. My sister loved that dog.
What was its name again?
Bonita.
Bonita.
Pretty.
Okay.
My sister named her.
Okay.
So I didn't know what to tell her. Because she was barely in middle school, man. We got that dog when she was probably in first grade.
Oh,
Damn.
So I didn't know how to tell her. So when I told her, she busted out in tears. I'm like, oh god, I feel so bad.
I mean, but it wasn't your fault or anything.
your
I
fault.
know, but I felt bad, like being the one to tell her.
Because you felt like Dad. Paul.
Yeah.
I probably would have just been like, look, your dog ran away.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
Dead ass.
You probably said it way nicer than that.
To this day,
Look, yo taxes. I'm sorry.
the legend goes you can still hear collectors saying, Bonita.
Put that in the Easter egg of our game, the TheEZBoys game.
Go now on the iTunes store, or was it App Store? I don't know.
So that's your pet stories?
Yep.
Damn, son.
Damn. It's kind of depressing one, to say the least.
From me talking about 20 chickens and mountains of chicken shit to dogs pawing themselves and trying to escape, leaving blood all over the ground and disappearing into the fucking mist.
Gorillas in the mist.
Gorillas in the mist.
What you gonna do? Anyway.
What is it?
Yeah. So. It's.
Was that like our fucking cold open? 'Cause that shit's long as fuck.
No, that's not our goal.
We never actually truly introduced the podcast.
Yeah, is
Well, I
is
said-
that
like,
the
hey.
podcast.
No, because I said, hey, welcome to TheEZBoys podcast.
Yeah, but who's here? Who's here?
We never really do that anymore.
I'm sure they know their voices by now.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
arguably
let's
so.
introduce
they've
ourselves.
Well, I know we do the outros and like, hey, this has been
Yeah.
TheEZBoys.
Yeah,
You can
but
do
was
the
that
outro
the
then.
show?
Yeah.
That's the show?
Yeah.
That wasn't even our topics.
Fine.
No, we still have.
That's why I said, like, was that... Don't we do, like, a 2-minute throwaway at the beginning, usually?
Yeah, that's the cold open usually.
The
Yeah,
2-minute throw was
How
getting the
long,
water.
how long is what's
40
the time?
minutes.
40 minutes?
No, that led to so much.
We could always cut it out and splice it into the beginning.
Yeah.
There's your lost episode.
No, fuck off. Lost episodes are when it doesn't include all the main three, which is me, Mario, and Ramon.
How many episodes do you have where it's just one of you?
None.
No, the only
So
last
you don't do
episode we have is Mario's birthday because Ramon wasn't there for that one.
Oh, that's lost episode. 3 of you right there.
I forgot your last name.
You really forgot my last name?
Mr. Medina.
Yeah,
in the chat.
PJM.
Chicken's the realist.
PJM. PJM.
PJM.
See, I remember. I know all of
PJM.
it. Yokai Watch.
Yo, guys. Jack in.
Time to duel, man.
So,
I used to be a nerd. Patrick, I remember actually in middle school that you would duel outside of OCI.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
on campus in
On
Irvine.
the
campus.
Like right in front of like where all the cars are passing by.
6th grade, I'd go and play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
But they, like the 8th grade kids and all that. And
Oh,
I
shit.
thought they were the coolest because they're in 8th grade.
Yeah, you were 6th grade?
I was in 6th grade.
Little did I know.
Little
Bunch
did I
of
know
fucking
they're the
nerds.
big fucking nerd cucks. That's what they were. Yeah. At the time, I thought they were the coolest. I'm like, dude, you guys are like in 8th grade. I'm in 6th grade. You guys are,
You were like,
you guys
damn,
are
you
fucking-
guys getting all the pussy.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, you guys are cool
Gamer
as
girl
fuck.
pussy.
I haven't even kissed a girl yet. But I was just like, you guys are cool as fuck. And I look back, I'm like, they're fucking nerds. Like, they probably never seen a pussy. And they probably still haven't seen a pussy in their life.
Probably.
Probably be afraid and shit. But that's besides the point.
Dear gods.
I looked at them like, yeah, dear gods.
Now the mighty have fallen.
Oh, dude.
I showed them my fake obelisk, the tormentor I got from the ice cream man. And they said,
They stopped talking to you.
they said that I couldn't play with it because it's fake. And then I could play with real cards. I was like, but it's obelisk.
The
And they're like,
tormentor.
no. So then I showed up with my slifer, and then it still doesn't count. And I'm like, shit. So then I got raw, and I was like, I have all 3. And then they're like, no, they're not real. I was like, why aren't they
These
real?
are drawings.
And they're like, because they're the
The
color.
sticker.
Like they're not. They weren't stickers. They're actual cards, but the slifer was the back of it was red. Obelisk, the back of it was blue. Raw, the back of it was yellow.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, you can tell what you're gonna draw. That's not fair, dude. I'm like, okay, what if I put them in these sleeves? And I put them in some sleeves. I was like, now do they count? And they're like, no, you still can't use them. Like, it's cheating.
Yeah, I remember buying.
Didn't they also have like a little, not a little sticker, but a little like circle or a little dot somewhere?
No,
on the
that's
corner.
how to make sure they're real. They
Yeah,
have to have
that's what
those.
I'm talking
But
about.
that
Make
little
sure they're
bottom
real.
corner.
But even then, like some of them, like the really good, like fake ones, they even have that.
Oh yeah.
So I
that's
remember
true.
buying one at the water store. It was a
You could
Blue Eyes
tell
White
that they're
Dragon.
fake, though.
You can
You
feel
could
it.
legit
Yeah.
tell that they're fake though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could feel it.
I was wet though. I was like, "Fuck yeah, I got blue
Yeah.
eyes." And my friend's like, "It's a sticker," and he peeled it off, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Yeah, back then I remember my deck was just full of monster cards. There was no like
No spells.
There was no
traps,
spells,
no.
trap fluidity at all. Like literally looked like the deck Joey showed fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
In the first
episode and shit. I just had a bunch of fucking cards in there and shit, and it was fucking. That was back in the day when you didn't fucking sacrifice or anything like that. So you
right.
just like, oh, but
Blue eyes right off the bat.
Blue eyes right out the
I
gate.
remember my sister would always do that to me.
That's a 2 sacrifice right there.
She had she had Kaiba's deck, so she would fucking put in like fucking blue eyes and all these strong cards, and I had Yugi's deck, and I was like, I can't compete.
Exodia.
You just see all the cards nowadays. They're like so many fucking bylaws. I hate it. That's the only thing that stopped me from playing the game. That there's so many things.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like there's XC something.
Each card has a
Synchro
5
something,
paragraph
and all that.
essay just on the lore.
Yeah, the XC summoning and
Yeah.
The marshmallows.
Yeah.
Marshmallow's undefeated,
Yeah.
by the way.
And every deck has to be themed now. Like some people have like Elemental Hero deck, Blue Eyes deck, Magician's deck. Yeah.
I mean, that's already like 3 generations behind. They're like on some other shit now, dude.
Mhm.
I went. I don't know if you guys have been to Frank's and the Sons.
Yeah,
No.
so good. Oh Jesus.
I built a Cyber Dragon deck.
Mhm.
I still have the cards, by the way.
Yeah, I still
Oh
have
shit! Yeah,
mine.
you used to duel, huh? Like up
Yeah,
to like 4 years ago.
Yeah, like we went and bought, like we're grown ass men. We're like, fuck Yu-Gi, let's go Yu-Gi, and we fucking went to Frank and Sons, like literally like the ultimate like anime place. Not even just anime stuff. They have like DC comics and all that shit. So
Ultimate Nerd Paradise.
Ultimate Nerd Paradise. Like
Fucking
we're
love it.
into all that shit. They got it. I think they even have some sports stuff there. Do they?
They do.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I've never been there.
they do.
They do, right?
They have
yeah,
everything.
I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent like fucking $40 on a synchro dragon deck or something like that, cyber dragon deck, and I have the deck box, Doug. You guys know who Doug is?
No.
Much wow, much please. The fucking
Oh, the Doge.
Doge, D-O-G-E.
Oh, okay.
Doug.
I call him Doug.
Dude.
He sounds funny. He's like much wow, like, and then on the
Wow.
on the
Much
case
deck, very
it
strong.
says much cards, much protect or something like that.
So much money.
Yeah, and then like the deck was like $40. I'm like, fuck, $40 on some cards, you know? Like I'm spending maybe $3 on some starter packs back in the day. I didn't buy them, my mom bought them.
Yeah.
And then I buy like those starter decks, like Yu-Gi's deck and all that. They're like $15.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
$30 on some cards. I think one card costs $10 by itself.
Yeah.
God.
Cards go for a lot now.
Yeah, cards go for a lot. Like
You know Max Mofo?
Yeah.
So you know how his current YouTube channel is not really active anymore?
Oh, he does that Pokemon.
Exactly. His
Yeah.
Pokemon YouTube channel goes for so much now because he's just constantly opening cards and they're like he shows the prices of each card after he opens them, like it shows or like Australian, U.S. currency, and like he opened a card recently. It was like a good $26.
Yeah.
So yeah, just like
people
cards.
sell these cards, yeah,
Yeah, it's a
for a
great.
living.
Oh,
Dead ass.
Yeah, no
He has
sweat.
a shitload that he buys them.
Exactly. He even goes to Japan and just does the same thing. So yeah.
Yeah, I still have mine. I just kind of been collecting dust, and I have them in the sleeves and stuff. And I have so many that I ran out of sleeves. I have like 3 different kinds of sleeves. They're all mismatched from like ones that I stole from my brother.
Nice.
Because all of mine were just regular black, but they had like a geometric holographic design of the sun that was a rainbow. And his had, I believe, like it wasn't Blue Eyes White Dragon, but it had like a white dragon on the back on all of them. So I have like a mix of those plus some other ones, and I put my shittier low level cards outside. They didn't have a protector or anything like that, but I still have them sitting up on my shelf, just collecting dust. I forget that I have them sometimes. And funnily enough, the rules that I never played by any of the official rules or anything, but funnily enough that my brother and I, when we would duel each other, his was primarily a fire deck. Yeah, he had a lot of fire monsters, a lot of fire spells, things like that. Mine was primarily a dragon deck.
Dragon Capture Jar. GG.
Yeah, for Taji makes it.
Pretty much, just
Yeah, Laura D.
yeah, little D, that whole thing. But yeah, every time we duel, we made up our own rules from what we saw on the show.
Yeah.
Obviously, we didn't have dual discs or anything like that, which we would have killed for at the time.
Wait, did you guys play with mats?
Mats, yeah, we actually have.
Okay,
mats.
I was gonna say you guys are nubs. You don't play with mats.
no.
You play with card sleeves and mats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we used the mats so much that they have the creases that you could tell that they were folded.
Yeah.
I had those, and I don't know. No, dude. Yeah, we had cardboard ones that you'd fold out.
Yeah.
We had cardboard ones.
Do people just buy mats like they buy mats
Yeah.
like when they're like they have anime themed mats? Like,
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah. So it's
But funnily enough, that the rules my brother and I made for each other were pretty much near exact to what
By
Mario
my
and his sister would use. Which, like, that was like a oh shit moment as soon as we compared. Like, wait, did you do this? Yeah, and this many stars was this many sacrifices.
Yep.
And on this you did this, and you had 3 chant, whatever, like all these things.
Exactly like
I
just
sense a lot of judges
The-
was called.
the same fucking rules.
you guys should do each other on the YouTube channel one day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, are you down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then
still have my cards.
whoever
Honestly,
loses,
I still have my cards too, but honestly, as of right now, I have no idea how good they are because at the time I was like, yeah, this card plus this card goes well with this one. I was
Half your
fucking
do it.
Like honestly, half your deck's probably banned.
Probably.
There's a lot of cards that are
dude, there's
banned.
so many bans.
I have Dark Magician. Is he banned?
I don't remember, but Brain Control is definitely banned.
Do you
If
ever
you have
have
Brain
one?
Control, he's banned.
Dude, if you have Monster Reborn,
Yeah.
that's very battleable right now.
I have Change of Heart.
And it's
I have
banned.
like
Change
two
of Heart is
or three
also
of them.
banned.
Fuck.
Monster
I have
Reborn.
like two
My friend literally told me, I will buy a Monster Reborn for you, all for $5. I'm like, shit, really?
at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like 2 Change of Hearts and like a Monster Reborn too.
Yeah,
And I
that
have
banned.
D-Spell.
I don't know about
Dispel.
that. Do
Trap
you have Pot of Greed?
Pot of Greed.
I
You
do.
draw 2 cards?
I do, yeah.
Banned.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck
If I see you
dude.
play that card, I'm like, Judge.
I don't care, dude. I'm gonna be like,
Go fuck
I'll
off.
fucking paint my forehead with that thing that
Yeah.
Yugi has, and I'll be like,
Oh, I thought you meant the one that Merrick had. Merrick?
Merrick.
Merrick.
The Seal
When he
or
was being
Calcos or
when
something
he was
like
being
that.
possessed
Yeah, the
out
Silver Rock Apples, yeah.
of his
That was
forehead.
with the dragons, though. The
Oh,
silver
yeah,
Calcos.
yeah, the Dragon.
No, that was before. That was the,
Oh, yeah,
the
with Merrick
city.
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Battle City. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. We know a lot about
Dual
Yu-Gi-Oh.
City. Bowser?
It was Battle City.
Oh, fuck, shit.
Hella Battle City.
Stirring the pot.
One thing I never actually got into was Pokemon cards. I remember a buddy of mine, same guy who gave me scrambles. He had a binder full of Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I never really got into the Pokemon card one. I had a few, but I never understood like when you have. Well, I don't know if any of you guys know how the rules were played.
I
Zero
do,
clue.
because my friends play them every day.
Okay,
Yeah.
like supposedly how there's element cards. You know, you have to play that certain amount to do a certain amount of moves.
It gives them, like, extra energy.
Because like I know on the card of the Pokemon it says the move like quick attack, it's a regular normal star, like 1 star.
Yeah.
And for a more specialized attack, like say Iron Tail, it would be an electric card plus like 2 of the normal attack ones or something. I never understood that.
I don't know, but I don't pay attention. I learned how to play Vanguard. That's it.
I don't know what that is, but
It's another card game where it has a lot of rolls.
Honestly, I knew it was a card game, but I figured everyone just bought them to collect them.
yeah, because it was popular.
That's what I
at the
would
time.
I think that's how Max does it.
My brother has like a big ass binder full of them, like of Pokemon cards,
My
and
cousins
like
did too, yeah.
They're open value.
I'm pretty sure he still has them. I've never asked him to look for them just because I was never really interested in. Like I like Pokemon, but like it never really like stayed with me. Honestly, after like the first season, I was just like, I mean, this is cool, but this isn't like fully me, you know.
Yeah.
So didn't stay with it. I was just like, whatever's at that point.
Was this prior shitting yourself? Going to school or after?
About the Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
Prior shitting myself.
Okay.
Prior shitting myself and a little bit post shitting myself. Honestly.
Fucking got it.
Yeah, so. Yeah. If you guys remember from earlier podcasts, I shit myself and still went to school.
The very first episode.
What's your excuse? What is your excuse? I went with some wet shit in my ass.
Swamp ass.
Swamp
down
ass.
to
My
a
nasty ass didn't take a shower.
Squelch.
I know.
Yeah, that's cute.
Fucking kid. I was a disgusting ass kid. I'm fucking disgraced with myself.
Do you guys remember how old you were when you finally showered by yourself?
No.
Not really.
Because neither do I, honestly. I don't remember.
I feel like I always did, but I know I didn't.
I have
I
a
remember.
memory of my mom showering me in the sink.
I have a memory of my brother and I peeing in the same bowl and sword fighting.
Crossing streams like
Yeah.
stepbrothers.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
That
pretty
is a
good.
random memory. I'm never gonna bring it up with him, but it's just there.
It's a bonding moment right there.
Yeah.
How many years apart are you and your brother?
He's
27.
About like 2.5. Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah, 'cause he's 24. No, what? No.
I was like, you gotta be 23 right now, so
It's
he's like
like-
25, right?
Yeah, he's 25. There you go. It's like 1.8, something like that.
Shit.
I really want to get into it.
I guess.
Yeah, that's how me and my cousin are too.
Me and my younger brother are 2 years.
Cheers.
2 years? 2 years and 2 months. 2 years and a month,
My sister,
give or take.
my sister next to me is 4 years older than my other sister is like 30 right now, I believe, or 29. So yeah,
Damn.
I think she was
Yeah.
that old.
I got
Me neither.
a brother that's 31.
you rarely see her.
I got a brother that's 31. I'm 23, so 8 years older. And you know all those pictures you see like on Facebook and all that with like the demon and like they're handing him a sword or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, like,
And it's
like
like
this.
when you hand your older brother the remote because you can't beat the level 'cause it's too
Yeah,
hard.
because you're stuck on the
That
wall.
was him. We'd be playing like the game we'll always had trouble with was Sonic.
Huh?
Sonic Adventures 2. Always had trouble with that game.
Sega?
We had it on the. Yeah, it was on the Sega. We've had it on the Sega, and we also had it on the GameCube. But we couldn't
Oh,
beat it
yeah.
on the GameCube. We were struggling,
And we're like, dude, me and my brother were looking at each other, taking turns trying to beat it, and we couldn't do it. We're like, fuck.
Oh.
David! Knock on the door, David.
Please help.
And he's like, what? We're like, you need your help. He's like, what do you want? And we can't beat this level. He beat this level for us. He's like, okay. And then we'd hand him the remote like he was a god amongst men.
Thank you.
And then he would beat us and then throw the remote at us. He's like, here. And then he'd just walk back to his room. And he'd like beat it like really quick. And then we're just looking at him like, you are a god. Like we see him and we'd hear like the,
You fucking Halo theme song?
he's like levitating on the floor. Like Undertaker WrestleMania 21, just like levitating off that
Just
shit.
pigeons flying by him.
Pigeons and all that. And he just go to his room.
Did he levitate WrestleMania 21?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 21.
I don't remember that. Who did he fight that year?
Randy Orton. But anyways,
Okay, that makes sense.
and then like the next level would come and it'd be even harder and we'd be like, yeah, we're not calling him again. We're not calling him again. At that time I was maybe fucking like, you see, he had to be like 16. I was like maybe 8 or 9.
Oh shit.
He's way older. He's already like 6'3" already, and I'm like fucking 5'6", pushing 5'6", I think, or whatever. How tall I was at that age.
Damn, you're tall as shit.
I was pretty tall.
6 at 8.
I don't know how old I was. No, I wasn't 5'6" at 8. I was like maybe 5'1", 5'2" at 8.
Okay.
I was like the same height as my mom. I know that for sure because I would look at her eye to eye when I was 8. So I remember I was like 5 foot, 5'1", around there.
I was 10 when I was as tall as my mom.
You're 10. Oh, your mom's like what, 5'7" now?
No,
How
she's
tall
like
is she?
5, like
3?
3.
No, yeah. I was like 8 when I was the same height as my mom. And then I think I hit 6 foot at like 14, I think.
Damn.
And then like I just at 17. No, I was like 6 foot like at 13, 14, and then I grew an inch every year after that, and at 17 I stopped like at 6'3". That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I had my growth spurt in like sophomore year. I hated it because that's when my voice was all cracky and I hated it.
Oh, yeah.
Sophomore year?
I still have the recordings.
Sophomore? Yeah, I think it was sophomore year.
Shit, dude, I had mine like 7th grade.
Oh yeah, look at your beard and look at mine. I can like grow it right here. And, like,
I remember-
it's perfect down here.
I remember like fucking everything was too short
Yeah.
because I grew 4 inches. I was like 5'3", and then I was like 5'7", and then everything was just like. I was like, fuck.
He just pulled up his pants.
I never hit a growth spurt. I just kept growing.
Oh shit.
I just grew.
Like when I saw
It
you
wasn't
again,
like
you
a
were just
rapid one.
What? You got taller, bro.
I just grew an inch every year, and now I stopped at 17
I remember you and fucking Daniel used to make fun of me.
because you were short.
Yeah.
Honestly,
No, because my voice, like, I didn't start getting a deeper voice until like freshman year.
That sounds about right, honestly, because I have a lot of people that tell me, like, dude, you used to make fun of me in middle school. And I'm like, I don't remember making fun of you in middle school.
All the whole fucking group from middle school.
Would make fun of you?
Yeah.
See, I don't recall. Like, I had some girl tell me that I used to bully her, and I'm like, I don't remember bullying you. I had some other girl tell me that I used to make fun of the size of her breasts. I don't understand why I would do that, but
You probably would.
but
Honestly.
yeah, like
That
I've
sounds
got.
like you.
It sounds like middle school me. Like I guess I was a little shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you were.
I don't remember.
I don't
you being
remember
bullied,
that, though.
But you did make a lot of jokes, and I think your jokes accidentally hurt a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't remember any of these things.
Yeah.
I think like after 8th grade, it's just kind of like forgot everything before, you know, because I don't remember. I remember like certain key things, but people were like, "Yeah, dude, you used to make fun of me. This.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
like,
you pushed me in the locker and pissed in my mouth.
I was like, "Oh wow,
okay. I
sounds."
was the teacher. Oh.
This is the teacher telling me that. Don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
Probably don't want to.
Yeah.
So,
Just like Andy, you wore a lot of bright stuff too when you were younger.
Yep.
Like bright stuff.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
dude,
it.
you're a
Like
Justin
or-
Bieber
like-
fan, remember?
Like
Well, wait,
orange and shit.
8th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Yeah, no, that's when I met you in 7th year, so yeah.
I was always wearing orange.
Yeah,
What
or
the
some
fuck's
shit.
wrong with me, man?
No, now you're just wearing like all black right now.
Right now I'm wearing black and blue.
We're all wearing like dark colors and shit.
Like, damn, what the hell? Was like, what's?
I feel like I wear bright colors. I wear purple a lot.
Wear purple a lot.
That's my favorite color.
All right, confession time. Remember how I grew out long hair?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Remember how I told you guys I grew it out because we're Justin Bieber?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought you were gay.
That wasn't the reason why I grew my long hair out. I just said it because that was the like. He was what was out.
Yeah.
You guys familiar with Zac Efron?
Yeah.
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 He's the reason why I grew my hair like that.
Oh,
I don't know if that's even gayer or
I don't.
now it's not, but at the
no,
time it
it's
probably
not that
was.
gay.
at the time would probably be gayer because at the time he looked like a fucking lesbian.
Just bet on it. bet
But
on
like
it.
now that guy's fucking studly, so
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
What was the last thing
He's
you did?
also the reason why I like it when my beard connects with my hair because his beard connects with his hair.
When did he have a beard? I don't remember.
He has a beard, kind of. I don't know about now.
Really?
But
Ooh, keeping tabs still like.
Like the last thing I heard him do was like Baywatch.
no homo, that's my man crush. I'm not ashamed. That's my man crush. That's the man right there. Even though he's like 5'8", so he's a young woman, but still.
Oh. Man,
Damn, what has he done recently? Like
American
Baywatch, Neighbors,
Did he do? I was like, that
Dirty
was
Grandpa. Yeah,
He did Bad Grandpa.
It was bad.
Dirty Grandpa.
Pretty sure it's Bad Grandpa.
No, Bad Grandpa is the
Johnny
fucking
Knoxville.
yeah, Johnny Knoxville one. I see that
Yo,
one.
and his
Dirty
Robert
Grandpa?
De Niro.
This Dirty Grandpa. Yeah.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah, Robert De Niro.
Judge.
Judge Tabaka.
We're about to find out right now. I'm pretty sure you're right, Houston, but
Odds are.
I'm not doing odds are.
Fuck that
You have
shit.
to eat chicken.
I think you're right.
You have to eat a brownie off chicken's dick.
He types in dirty. First thing comes up is dirty balls.
Dirty balls.
Nice.
I sent weird pictures. Yeah, it was the Dirty Grandpa.
How to fix dirty balls quick, easy, free,
Dirty Grandpa.
real.
Now he did Mike and Dave need wedding dates or whatever.
That's
Have you
right
seen
with
that?
Aubrey Plaza.
That movie's hilarious.
Aubrey.
Never seen it.
Aubrey Plaza.
April Ludgate.
Yeah.
No, April Dwyer Ludgate. Yeah, that's her.
She's from that show that
Parks and
Parks Rex.
Yeah. That's her name in it.
That show's hilarious too.
Is it? I'm gonna say
I
it's
love
trash because Max liked it, but
She was
I'm
also
sure it's a
in,
good show. But she liked it, so it was trash.
she was also
Yeah, I
in
can see. I can
Hopefully you watch this. Probably not, but still.
Parks
not
and
watch.
Or listen to this. Hopefully you do. You're probably not, but still.
You ever watch?
Mic drop.
You ever watch The Office?
No.
Good show. I just watched it like yesterday, the Christmas episode. One of the Christmas episodes.
You ever watch Community?
His office really good because like
It's getting like a resurgence.
I've heard everyone say like it's like
It's
oh
the
yeah if you
best
don't watch
thing.
the Office then you ain't shit. It's just
Are you
like
saying
you
that
really
jokingly
like
or
the
no?
Office or you
I
just
feel like a bunch of people
just
like
like
it
it 'cause
because
of
it's cool,
Yeah,
it's cool.
we like.
I get it.
and not in the good way. I mean, like they're like,
Like
oh,
bandwagon.
it's cool, and they don't really find it funny.
Like everyone all of a sudden has dry humor and they're sarcastic. You know how many like people I've met that like, oh yeah, I'm sarcastic, I'm a smart ass, and then I talk to them and then they're like, oh you're a fucking dick. I'm like, I'm
No,
a smart ass.
that's
I'm legit. You're not.
Uh,
Fucking people, I swear.
But funny enough, at my work, because like I had my evaluation with my boss. He was like, "Oh yeah, you're doing good." And he asked me like what I want to do in my life, and I told him I want to do film and shit, and stuff like that. And he's like said like, "Oh yeah, I always had an idea that like I want to make a TV show. Next week I'll my memo. Hey, we're making a TV show here at our work." And I'm like, "Legit?" He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna make a little show. We're gonna film it, and this is actually something we're actually doing." It's being called. We're still unsure about the title, but it's like being called like Class Dismissed. And we're gonna be like a show kind of like The Office meets Seinfeld. We're gonna have that dry humor and shit like that.
Sounds like a 90s sitcom.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do at my work, and then we're gonna get the students involved. We're gonna film it. My character's name is Elroy Jenkins.
Elroy Jenkins.
Yeah, I know Leroy Jenkins. That's the first thing in mind.
Probably the most Filipino guy in the room. You name him Elroy Jenkins.
But here's the thing: my other coworker, Jeremy, who's also Filipino, the guy who gives me rides home every day.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Jeremy. He plays a guy named Leroy Chan or Cheng. Can't remember. But our story is that me and him are brothers, same mom, different dad, and that he's the over Asian one and I'm the American Asian one.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's overly Asian, I'm overly not American, but like just like why the
No,
fuck are you?
Like out of touch. With
Yeah, like
That's
your
some.
Asian side.
yeah,
You're
every
both-
meal.
But you're
ev-
both named Leroy.
No. Oh yeah, it's actually right. Yeah, Leroy. Yeah, I ate with the fork. He eats with chopsticks every meal. That's
You,
how it
you
is.
consider Panda Express to be authentic?
he does not.
Almost had a
Keep
spit.
it going. Keep it going.
Almost had a spit take.
Yeah.
Spit,
But,
don't swallow. Mama didn't raise no quitter.
yeah.
Exactly.
But I love that Lloyd. The name Elroy. I really love it. So yeah.
What's your theme song?
Theme song.
Ba,
Leroy.
ba, ba, ba,
Can we-
ba,
can it be your
ba,
story?
ba, ba.
Like it's
On
honestly
a beat.
Dude, I'm gonna rap to that. Rap to Houston story.
Make a dubstep remix.
So slow beat, so slow ass beat. And you're like, about to jump into shit.
Echo it, make some asthma.
FY, for all those of you that don't know me, when I was like in 10th, 11th grade, I decided it was a great idea to try to be a rapper.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And I literally have the rhythm of a pencil, a broken pencil. And yeah, I made one song. I thought I was amazing. I thought it was a shit. And like I would like try to rap with a friend named Jared. Like he's legit. Nashan, he's like legit rapper. You guys should check him out like on Twitter and SoundCloud and all that. I don't know his @names, but when we find it out, we'll drop it. We'll drop it in the description. He's legit. Listen to him. He's really good. Besides the point, yeah, I released a song. I didn't release it. I just recorded it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna release
somewhere.
No, it doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
No, we have to play at the end of the podcast.
I don't have the. Yeah, it's Nashan from NashanBeats.com.
Follow him.
His @ is Nashan, but it's NAHSH with the XN. I follow him and all that.
Are you the 8th Hokage?
I am the 8th Hokage.
That's legit.
He's legit. Follow him on Twitter, Instagram, and all that and such.
Carry on.
Anyways, yeah, I was gonna release a mixtape called "Bitches and Beats."
All right.
Trademark.
Good.
And
Sorry, not good.
so the song was called "Tall Man,"
Tall man.
and it was rapped over Lil Wayne's 6 foot, 7 foot. And it was maybe a 2 or 3 minute song. And at the time when I fucking recorded it, I thought I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm the shit. I'm about to release another song." I was telling people,
You're feeling
like,
yourself, huh?
I was feeling myself. I was gassed at the time. Like I was feeling myself hard. And my DJ was the homie Jesse, but I forgot what his DJ name was, but we call him fucking
DJ Maricon?
We call him DJ
DJ Maricon.
DJ Maricon. Paul Marius.
I remember.
I went to Noyo though. Went to school with him. Now you probably don't. He went to Wells.
You remember him?
Probably don't. But anyways, besides the point.
Fucking
DJ Maricon, that was the man. I don't know what his.
I remember you guys calling someone that. Bro.
Yeah, but I don't know what his real DJ name was, but we started calling him DJ Maricon, and like you know how they had like DJ Blend had like the Chucky mask. We like photoshopped the Freddy Krueger face on him, and but anyways, he wasn't even a fucking like my DJ. I just used his speakers and I recorded the song like with my audio recorder on my phone. That's how I recorded the song, and it was like 2 or 3 minutes long, and I saved it. I put it like on a file on my phone, and then I put it on my computer. And like a year later, I was like a senior, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And I play it, and I'm listening to it, and I'm fucking cringing so hard. Like I'm literally the cringe god. Like
Uncorked a bottle of just pure cringe that's just been
a pure
matured and festered over
just
time.
marinating. And
Have you ever took a black and white photo with the fedora and the sword?
Samurai sword.
sounds like something Houston would do.
Yeah, that is.
So I mean,
I'll
okay,
bring up
maybe
the picture
I
right
might
now.
relinquish the cringe
Yeah,
god
you
to
don't have
Houston.
that.
But there
You
there
could
was
be cringe king, but
there was a point where I did try to release an album called Bitches or mixtape called Bitches and Beats, and I had a song, and I did write lyrics to other songs, but I never got around to recording them.
do you still have said lyrics?
I don't have said lyrics, but I do remember I did one. I was gonna rap over "I'm On One" by I think it's DJ Khaled's song, and then "Miss Me" by Drake featuring Lil Wayne. That beat. That was gonna be both those songs, and then I was gonna do a slow song over what's the song called again? I listen to it all the time. "Nightmares of the Bottom" by Lil Wayne. It starts like a piano. It's dun 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 dun. I was gonna rap over that. I wrote lyrics for these songs, and I just needed the mic to record. I was never able to get the mic to record on my computer,
Which is a good thing.
which is a good thing. Like I did humanity a gift. Like I did humanity a solid. That these didn't get recorded.
You would have probably fucking cried in your bed that night.
I would have cried. I'm still crying the rest of my life. Like, why did I think I was good at this? I wasn't at all. So, for those of you who didn't know, I try to be a rapper. and I tried to be legit like Jared.
Like,
Not,
you know,
I could not lace up his shoes on his worst day. That's how bad I was.
It got worse.
Oh fuck! Yeah. Houston showed me a samurai photo.
I'll put it up on the podcast. It's
Goodness.
That shit's beautiful, dude. I love that shit.
the second I showed it to him, it's probably one of the favorite things ever.
That 2011. That looks like
7 years
2011.
ago, yeah, it is.
That looks like 2011 right there.
Yeah.
Like black and white
There's 14
fedora, just Houston, and that's when you usually wore fedoras, like 2011, 2012, around that era.
I mean, I wear them rarely now, but yeah.
Yeah, you still do, but like that was like your peak of fedoras.
Will you ever recreate that picture?
I will.
Probably.
I'll use your sword.
All right, yeah, use my sword that they got me for Christmas.
Have you used it, by the way?
On what? It's more so an adornment.
Adornment.
Decoration.
Yeah.
Shit right now.
Alright, I'll do it if you guys do it with me.
We'll pose around you.
We'll do our famous fucking.
Be your angel or your devil.
Yeah, be your angel or your devil. Or be a nicest person you know, or a twisted fucking psychopath.
I'll be the one humping you. I'll be like.
Oh yeah.
You guys remember when I had long hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the Justin Bieber cut. There you go.
I
There
remember
it
that thing,
is.
dude. I made fun of you so hard.
YMCMB?
And you had fucking gangster shirts.
I
Gangster.
didn't have gangster shirts.
Yeah.
The ones with like fucking SpongeBob and shit. Those
Yeah.
ones.
The one with
Remember those shirts?
with the girls and shit.
Yeah. No, I never had one of those shirts.
I remember seeing them in middle school.
Yeah, like the fucking kids would have them.
Yeah.
Like the cartoon characters just be like cool shit, like Bugs Bunny.
Popeye.
Yeah, oh yeah, Popeye. His tumors would have like other tattoos.
I need that picture of my life. Where the fuck is that shit? Oh my god.
Him and Patrick.
I can't spell sponge. I'm fucking buzzed. I can't spell sponge.
We'll just pull up this picture as soon as he shows it up.
SpongeBob grill. Oh fucking.
Oh, it's just a picture of
Zoomed in on-
Mr. Krabs naked.
Oh fuck! What were those shirts called?
Like fucking
I'll
like
look for it.
cholo shirts.
SpongeBob Cholo shirts.
Yeah, that has to be.
Like we're from the kids who would say food.
There it is.
Yeah, fucking SpongeBob.
Oh my fucking
Fucking SpongeBob with the grill, gangster SpongeBob.
Did any of you actually own?
I've
It's
never.
like that.
never
No,
fucking-
never.
See, when I see that shirt, I think of like 2005, 2006. That's like the era of those shirts I start thinking of. 05, 06, 07, you know? Like baggy clothes, like
Some
the end
people
of
wear them in
baggy
high school
clothes.
though, dude.
Like Bach. Bach would wear his long ass basketball shorts and like
Yeah.
he'd have maybe 2
Like
inches in
pants.
between his 2 inches in between his socks and his shorts. Because he would wear baggy shorts and long ass socks. And he'd wear some dirty ass Cortezes and then yeah, he doesn't dress like that anymore. I worked with him like 3 years ago, and he
Perfect gentleman.
dressed normal. Like, and his English was better. I was like, wow, dude, like
You're not trying to sell people cum
you're
shot.
not trying to
I
sell
know.
PlayStation, and you're not
PlayStation.
trying
You
to.
want the cum-
Same
You
one
wanna
for
buy some
how many
condoms?
years?
You always would try to sell some
PlayStation for how
condoms.
many years? The same PlayStation 2?
I remember one time he tried to sell some condoms. We're like, all right, Bach, let's see these condoms. Let's see what you got. They were literally like those small ones that like doctors would put on their fingers to like check. Like they literally would barely wrap over my finger. Oh, this kicks, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kicked my ass, honestly. I'm feeling good right now, but still,
I want to feel that way, but
it's too strong or what?
I'm not saying to me.
Hey guys, on my tags
What's
will be
yours
for a
taste like?
contest right now.
Oh shit! I kind of like
Better
fuck.
deep
I got
Not my
dizzy.
tags will be for a
Not gonna
contest
lie.
right now.
Just take a big
The
ass
spoon,
bowl.
the spoon just like fucked me up. Oh fuck, dude! I put a lot in yours, dude.
Yeah, that's what I kept saying. Like I drank a good amount already, but I'm like,
You're fucking good right now, huh? Want more juice?
yeah.
Don't let me mix drinks, guys.
Make them way too strong.
Yeah,
I mean,
make
if
them.
I wasn't full, like,
No, you'd be pretty.
I make them too
Close.
strong because his drink smacked me in the mouth right now. I'm feeling it right now. Where the fuck did the spoon go?
Are you okay?
No, I'm kind of tipsy. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, good thing where we live, where you live at.
Are you tipsy?
No, I didn't even drink. I feel better than earlier though.
Tipsy on water.
Oh yeah, fuck.
You've been like what, 2 hours?
Yeah,
I poured a lot of juice in that one.
it's
That one
almost 10:30.
was kind of dry.
I wish I could drink some, but nah, I took the medicine already.
Oh, that's better. That's not as bad. That's way better.
So what kind of drinks?
That
do
way
you
better?
guys- What kind of drinks do you guys like since they're passing out disbelief? Not disbelief, the drink.
Mountain Dew.
Scissor?
Gamer Free.
Scissor.
Scissor?
I like scissor.
Double cup, styrofoam cups like Lil Wayne. That's my hero.
Really? No
My
words.
favorite little Wayne video
Is that literally
is when he
just
spills
When he
it.
spills it, he's like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
So lean, which is the purple stuff, the lean purple. Is this
Purple
Lean.
drink. Purple drink.
Scissor?
Scissor.
Scissor, purple drink, lean.
Yep.
Oh wait.
His
You guys
way
ready
better.
for?
Oh yeah, it's better.
You guys ready for Patrick?
Oh my god.
Thug Life Patrick Star.
Yeah.
I remember these shirts.
What do those things make a comeback?
Oh, they're not making a comeback. That's like a whole era right there. That's not coming
True.
back. That's like 06, 07, you know.
Like the mullet.
Remember Famous Stars and Straps?
I
Like,
remember
Fucking
that.
have a
remember
moment
that?
now.
Everyone was wearing like Famous Stars and Straps and those shirts like that.
Yeah.
And the
Ed
plaid.
Hardy.
Yeah, like bedazzled stuff, and then those checkered cargo shorts. and all that. Checkered cargo shorts, and like that's what everyone was wearing. And then Obey.
I remember
Obey.
I remember what
Andre the
was.
Giant.
Obey was really big around that time, and then this is like post big 3XL Shaka shirts
I remember
Oh
those.
my god.
going into SpongeBob Gangster, Chucky, Patrick Star, and
And
all
after
that.
that was
That's when everything got tight.
Yeah, what was that era like where we were? In?
boobies. I love boobies.
Booby, we were like,
Yeah.
we were like,
everyone would
swag
always
facts.
Yeah.
we were boobies and snapbacks.
Yeah.
Snapbacks, skinny
Snapbacks,
jeans.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah, like where the
YOLO
launch of the
snapbacks.
fuckboy just because like there were always fuckboys, but like we were in that era where they put a name to it, like you were a fuckboy, which still goes on now. I'm surprised, honestly.
But like,
Like
actually
some people would
means,
be
something.
like
You guys ever?
Patrick Obey.
Yeah,
Like they would have those names.
yeah, the
like,
names like Obey this or whatever.
Obama Hope.
Obama,
Obey Daddy.
Obey Daddy or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, now
Fucking
question:
faggot.
Keep
you,
calm
you guys
and-
ever heard a word and you're like, "What the fuck does that mean?" So you have to look it up.
Like slang as in today?
In today's slang, have you
yeah,
ever?
I still
what's
don't
your word?
know dead ass.
Dead
I
ass.
still don't know what
Dead
that
ass is like
My
a,
coworkers
is
use
like
it who are
Like
younger
you're
than me.
serious, right?
no, dead ass could be like dead ass like if you're serious or like
That's what I always thought.
it could always be be used as like an amount
Oh, okay.
like
Oh,
dead
like finna.
like finna like I'm dead ass over this shit
okay, that makes sense.
like dead ass like you've had enough like enough is enough like that's
Yeah,
when you use
because
dead
like
ass.
some of my younger coworkers, you know, when I first introduced myself, I knew that they were younger because I was like, hey, the best way to remember my name, the band, the Ramones, the punk band that
They're like the fuck.
the genre of punk. It's the logo. The circle logo has the names around it and the eagle in the center. A lot
Yeah.
of the punk rock kids would have it on
Cars.
their backs and shit.
Yeah.
The Ramones, and they were like, who? And I was like, oh.
Bro just got home.
Why you chicken? What was the
I
word?
remember. Oh yeah, I remember. I had a friend
What was the word?
in 7th grade. He's like, "Yeah, have you heard the Raymonds?" And I was like, "Who?" He's all the Raymonds. He's like, "You know what the fuck? Who the fuck they are?" He was pissed, and I was like, "No," and he was fucking furious. He's all the fucking Raymonds, and I was like, "You mean the Ramones?" He's all, "What?" I was like, "The Ramones." He's all, "Are you stupid fool? It's the Raymonds." And I was ready to fucking roast him in the library. I walked up to my teacher. I was like, "Can you tell me the name of this band?" She's all, "It's the Ramones," and he's all. And I was fucking stupid ass.
Fuck that team. Fuck that
And I
guy.
just made fun of him the whole fucking time.
You like, what's up, Raymonds?
Yeah.
You still talk
I
to
told
him? or-
everyone. Oh, rarely.
You rarely talk to him?
Yeah.
He still exists though.
Not
What was
after
the
that.
what was the word for you, Houston?
Fuck, I don't know.
So mine was dead ass. Who's
What was yours?
anyone else?
What? I guess
anyone
Finna.
who has
Finna
one.
was yours?
Maybe,
Finna's,
no?
Finna's was
Finna-
a word where you're like, okay, what the fuck does that mean?
No. I always kept up to date with words.
Well, because you're always around kids and things.
There's
like
always
that.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
I mean, like, I'm
That's
surprised when I see some of my students and they're like wearing like Avenged Sevenfold shirts or like other shit. Like, I have those kids that wear like Ramones or like Kiss shirts or like what's that one? The
Nirvana?
Ramones.
Sublime.
Sublime,
No,
Nirvana.
what's it called? Misfits.
The Misfits.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, they know some of that. And then the other kids don't know. I'm like,
But do they?
Yeah.
because their parents listen to it. And they
That's
put
something
on
I always
some- yeah.
hated. Like even people our age.
Like
Remember,
posers?
no one liked Sublime. Like literally, like I known Sublime since I was a kid,
Dude.
and we got to fucking high school. Oh yeah, I like Sublime, and I was just like, no, you fucking don't. You like maybe one song,
I grew up with you.
and it was like not even that. Like it was like a bunch of bands that I've actually listened to that they like started to get mainstream, and I was just like, none of you cunts even like them. Like shut the fuck up. Like until this day, it still pisses me off.
And you cunts,
Yeah.
fucking
You
dead.
fucking cunts.
Yeah, I was a subscriber since day one.
No, I don't even do that. I'm not like I like them before you. I'm like
Yeah,
that's cool if you like them, but do you actually like them? And most of the time, they're like they like the one big song. And
Yeah, the one
That
that
just
song
pisses
that's on
me
the
off.
radio. Yeah,
like, if they knew more shit, then I'd be like, okay, that's alright.
you feel it, yeah.
Mine was clout.
Clout?
When I
I
first
still don't know.
when
what
I
the
first
fuck
heard the
that
word
means.
clout, I was like, what the
I don't
fuck
know
does
what
that mean? Like I dead ass had to go.
I was like, wait, isn't
I know.
that some sort of glasses
I,
or something?
I had to go look it up on Urban Dictionary. I was like, what the fuck does
That's
clout
how you
mean?
knew you were old.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not that old. It's like, why the fuck am I? How did I know what this means? And I had to look it
Wow,
up.
you really for real?
I did not know what it meant
You
when I
didn't, like-
first heard the word.
You didn't like use like you didn't understand it through context of how it was used.
Yeah, I didn't like. I had never seen it being used before. So when they're like, "Oh, like, you got all the clout," I'm like, "Fuck, what does that mean?" So I naturally,
Okay, yeah.
naturally, I'm pretty good at assuming. So when they said, "Oh, you got all the clout," I assumed like that meant like, "Oh, I got all the hype." I was just like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I got all the clout." Like acting like I knew what it meant. I was like, I didn't know what it meant. I looked it up, and that's more or less what it means. Like you got all the fucking, I guess hype.
Hype
or-
man, yeah.
More or less, not hype man per
Oh,
se,
sorry,
but
sorry.
like you got all the clout, like you got all the attention, you got all the fucking
The number one record.
Man of
yeah,
the
more or
hour.
less, yeah. You got all the attention, you got everything on you.
You're
So
at the top.
you have all the clout.
Mine was a word that I saw on Snapchat yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
What was the
Like
word?
I don't remember the word because I legit did not know what the
Wait,
fuck
wait,
it
wait.
was.
I think I know which one it is. Ligma?
Ligma's
Ever heard of
legendary.
Ligma?
All right,
The Ligma balls.
those of you, chicken. I think you're excluded. I believe you're the oldest, right?
Yeah.
You ever said a word to your oldest sibling and they didn't know what it meant?
Cisco constantly.
What word? Your favorite?
I don't know. I can't think of any.
Wait, said a word to your own.
Older sibling and they didn't know what it meant. Like it was a slang you knew, but you said it to them and they didn't know what it meant. What was the word?
I said a word I heard from a movie that I did not know what it meant, but I said it to my sister and I got in trouble for it.
What was the
What
word
was
for
I
it?
once accidentally called her a fag.
Fag?
Yeah, because, okay, it was in the Philippines, and I remember the day before I went to the Philippines, I watched Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, the second movie after Bill and Ted's
yeah.
Excellent Adventure. Yeah, the guitar riff. Anyway, it was the part where, spoilers, where Evil Bill and Ted...
Spoilers. Fucking 40-year-old movie.
40,
It's not even, fuck off.
40-year-old movie.
It's an old movie.
Hashtags spoilers.
It's like,
It's like 1998.
spoilers for the Phantom Menace.
It's 20 years.
That kid.
20 years.
Oh my god, fuck yeah. So yeah, what happened? Evil Bill and Ted, the robots, they came to kill the good Bill and Ted, the real Bill and Ted. And they threw him over the rock, and they were like good Bill and Ted were trying to convince him. It's like, wait, before you kill us, we just want to say, we love you. And the robots were like, fag, and they threw him off the cliff and killed him. And I'm like, oh.
What does fag mean?
Yeah, then my sister.
Sister.
Yeah, then my sister, we were at the house that we were
Which
in.
one? The oldest or
No, the one closest to me, Majeza. Yeah. And I guess she said something like, oh yeah, like it's raining outside. And I'm like, that's right, you fag. It's just like, don't say that. I'm telling mom. And I'm like, what does it mean? Yeah.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That's not that bad. I told my older brother one
My
time.
mom, what does cum shop mean?
I'm gonna have to
These
type
kid
it
at my
like
school
that.
wants to give me one.
Time
Oh,
was bad.
fuck, blocking, eh?
Fucking it, that was a good one.
My older brother was taking me to school, to Novi. I think it was maybe senior year. And I was telling him, like, hey, like, you know who, like, Ariana Grande is? He's like, no. I was like, oh, she's definitely bae. He's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, what? He's like, bae. He's like, what is that?
And that's when that year is when that word came out, babe.
Oh.
Babe, right? It's pretty much short for babe. I don't know what people added, like it's an acronym before
it's an acronym for before anyone else. Like,
It's-
hey, I love you, babe.
You're like
before anyone else.
But yeah, that's literally not what it was intended for. Those
Yeah.
people are just being extra. If you say that that's what it means, you're being extra as fuck.
It's
Like,
actually
it's literally that has nothing to do with what originally came out. It's literally a shorter. They somehow shortened the word babe.
Just
That's literally what the
You
word
know what?
I think it
intentionally
what-
came out.
No, you know what it actually means, right?
yeah.
What?
Shit.
In Swedish, it says
Oh
on
well,
the
yeah, but
dictionary.
no one's literally looking up like babe means
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? But like the
Yeah.
intentions of the word was to shorten the word babe.
It's like
Pretty much
Spanish.
saying like there's a difference between bae and babe. Bae is like
I
you're.
remember my ex used to call me that. I'm like, don't fucking call me that.
That's
I'm
like thought word right there. You
I'm
usually
like-
thoughts use that
Thought
word.
of
No,
You're-
no, I told her, I'm
gotta
like,
report them to
you're
the
gonna
IRS.
call me something, just call me babe,
Patrol.
or just call me by my fucking name. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Hey, papichulo, salsichon.
Don't call me
Saw my
bae.
students say that.
So yeah, he's like, what the fuck does that mean? As he literally asked me, what does bae mean? I'm like, fuck, I know how to explain it. I was like, bae is like fucking like a
Fucking.
bomb girl. Like usually you'd be like, oh, that could be bae. Like that's literally what comes before
Babe.
babe. So she's literally could be your girlfriend, is what you're saying, more or less.
Like baby.
And he's just like, oh, like I've never heard that word.
Oh,
And at that moment, I realized, fuck, you're old. I was maybe like 17 at the time.
dude,
He's like, he's
people
old as
still
dirt.
use that shit.
Oh yeah, people still use that
Yeah,
word.
I use it.
That's when that word came first. Like kind of, I'm sure it was out before, but like more or less, that's when that word got
Like when
popular.
it picked up.
And I was 16, 17 at the time. He's 8 years older, so
Oh.
he's like 24, 25 at the time. I was like, fuck, dude, you're fucking old if you don't know what that means, dude. He's only 24, 25. I'm fucking 23, and that's like a year or two away.
Oh wait, yeah.
And I'm realizing, like, fuck, dude, like, I'm about to be his age. Like, he didn't even know what bae meant. Am I going to be like that?
Probably just talk to
Already
some
are.
sophomores and see
Pretty
if
much,
you
I am like that.
understand them.
I met this girl at work. She's like 19. And I told her how old I was. She's like, fuck, you're old. And I was like, I wanted to crack that bitch so fucking hard.
Man,
You ain't
people
wrong, though.
always
Like,
tell me that shit at work.
Fuck you. Like, I'm fucking 23, bitch. I'm not fucking 40, fucking asshole. You're 19, bitch. Go buy some fucking alcohol. You can't do that
Oh, wait.
shit.
Got him.
You fucking can't do it. I could go to the store right now and buy a tall boy. What are you gonna do? You can't do that. She can't even buy fucking cigarettes. Fuck out of here.
Go
Sorry.
vote.
Did you say you could buy your own album? I mean, song?
No, I meant I got
I
to,
know.
tall man, tall man. That's a knee slapper right there. But still, besides the point. Yeah.
You may
that's-
remember the word that I don't understand.
What was?
SMH.
You don't know what
Oh,
SMH means?
SMH?
Shake my head.
SMH.
Shit.
I always thought it was meant so much hate. Like,
So much hate now.
yeah, because it's still along the same
What are you
line.
watching the news like where they fucking
No, I
make
just
this shit up
assumed.
for
No
the
one told
parents?
me.
The squirrel means that they're lying.
Yeah, the squirrel means they're lying.
Oh shit.
like something like LMAO means like laughing my ass off with the devil or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember those.
like they make some stupid ass shit up. Like
Just like, oh, yeah.
yeah, shake my head. That's all it means.
yeah, just
For the longest time, I didn't know what glotty meant.
I still don't know what.
You don't know what
What?
glotty means?
Glotty?
Glotty.
I have never heard of that.
GLOTI.
never
More or
heard
less like good looking out on the invite.
Yeah.
More or
Oh,
less,
like in, like, you've seen textbooks, like,
More or less-
watch out for these text messages.
like more or less like
Like if you go
Thanks for the-
somewhere, like let's say you post a picture of this, and someone's like Glotty, like
Oh, yeah. Good looking at it.
yeah,
yeah, like thanks for the invite. More or
Yeah.
less.
more or less they're jelly.
Dead ass didn't know what it meant. Like I was even at the age where I was still young. I was like maybe 14, 15. I was like, some girl used that, and I was like, bitch, what the fuck does that mean?
Bless you.
But she was the homie, so I literally put, bitch, what do you mean? And she was just like, oh, glotty means like this.
Like,
I, mean, I feel
like-
like mainly because,
Oh, wow.
well, one, the reason why kids these days are so into that whole slang and knowing all these new terms and things like that. One, obviously, social media. A lot of it's used in social media in the
Rappers.
comments and rappers and all these things. That and at school, you're with other people every single day. You see them every day. You all see similar things. You guys like similar stuff. You guys become friends. You have cliques.
Yeah.
The slang gets passed around. Everyone knows what it is.
Yeah.
When you're older and you have a job and stuff, you're with people who are around your same age group, but they're not really that much into social media. You don't see, if we got together every single day, like for 8 hours at a time, like as if we were back in school,
Yeah.
we would be back in the loop.
Yeah.
Maybe not. We'd have to introduce some young blood.
The OG. Yeah.
Some young ones. Some
Or
youngins.
Yeah, or just bring him back into the fray. Chicken, where the fuck are you?
Yeah, but just mainly because the social media and how it's much more relevant it was now than 10 years ago. Like really, it was a huge thing. MySpace was still a thing. Now it's like
It's
still there, just like people.
It's just like who uses it now?
Like musicians,
Facebook's going
yeah.
around. Now it's all about just normal, just Twitter.
I don't know, what is the
Instagram,
top-
Instagram, Snapchat. Those are the top.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Like back then, they didn't even exist, and like
That's
filters
right,
and
you're
all
right,
that
you're right.
thing, all the memes and
I was
things
always
that come
wondering
from
what Snapchat,
Instagram and Snapchat. YouTube's being all fucky, and
I know.
there's a lot of things that change. New social
Tumblr,
media's
no more
walking-
porn.
No more porn, TikTok, and then Vine, and
Oh
all
my
these things
God,
that
Mine's dead, man.
No, I'm saying like they existed, but now they're gone in
Oh.
a very short space.
I never thought about like
TikTok,
how. Yeah, sorry.
Vine, musically, things like that. Like
They all
garbage.
come and disappear.
Yeah, it's like
There's been like
everything's a
one
trend
that I
now.
saw that made me laugh, and that's it.
One TikTok.
That's
Okay.
just when the guys are punching their phone and they jump up and their bare ass lines in the screen.
Oh yeah.
That's the only one that makes me laugh because it's so random and out of nowhere.
I think
Just some like 40-year-old dude just going. Then just a 40-year-old ass. Just under their phone. I'm like, okay, that's funny because it's unexpected.
I like the one where like I don't know if it's top, but it's a Vine where like a guy's just on the stair and just like his little brother and his friend are playing video games. And all you just see is the phone fly and hit him in the crotch.
What?
The phone fly and hit him in the
yeah.
crotch.
Oh,
Ah! Give me back my phone.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Seen the ones where it's like it's usually like the one I saw was like a Japanese girl or Asian girl, don't know.
Kawaii.
She's dancing
Uh-huh.
like cute music, and then like it turns like kind of like devilly, like
All demonic?
yeah, like all demonic and like no, you haven't seen those?
No.
I
Yeah.
maybe know what you're talking about. But
You ever see the one where it's a girl? She's like all like do, and then like guys like, and then she turns into a furry. He's just like no.
oh yeah. Well, now once this episode comes out, these will be fucking standard. They'll be standard than grandma's pussy on Valentine's Day.
And what else? Back released on Christmas Day. I don't know.
I don't know, but these memes that we're talking about are gonna be
Obsolete.
old news. Now the new hot meme is gonna be fucking some.
You want to fit in like my cunt?
phenolic?
Oh yeah, no, never mind.
Gandhi's
So now these
Let's see.
Chuck Norris. I don't know.
these nuts. He's old.
He's
Hey
like
dude, what the
78.
fuck's that?
Don't. I
Oh,
will not be bamboozled by the likes of you.
you get that?
All the other words.
are you sure?
You see pussy in there?
Pretty good right now. Pretty good.
Patrice, you
He
were
saw.
saying?
He saw pussy.
Oh no, I ain't getting nudes today. Not today.
Not yet.
No.
Everybody's had the one when you get home.
No nudes. Hey.
Hey.
Yes,
Pretty
can't see the
good.
word dancing.
Pretty good at improv, so hey.
Everybody do Patrick Sean. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey. Oh, the hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boys, Brian and Pete. Bran for hey yeah, and Pete for the clap and point down. Hey yeah.
Dude, I did your taunt after I had a kickball game with my students.
And you're just like, hey
They fucking
yeah.
loved it because we won 12-8 against the other team.
It's literally,
Yeah,
I
that
forgot,
should be
I forgot what
popular.
dance it's from.
It's from I think it's from a Vine.
It's
One of the
literally
older
like
things.
they do the
There's this,
dance,
like,
whatever,
fat-
and then they point down like,
I remember it from just like this fat kid who's like, when your pizza rolls are done, he's like, nigga.
yeah. That's what we pretty much. Like, I got it from our boy Pete, and I'm pretty sure he got it from something like that. But my homie Bren just started saying, "Hey, yeah." He always just comes up with random fucking words.
Brain, yeah.
Yeah, at first for a while he was just saying, "Yeah," like to anything you say. You're like, "Hey, you want to go eat?" Yeah. And then it evolved into, "Hey, yeah." So I'll be like, "Hey, Brian, you want to go do this?" Hey, yeah. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'm not saying that shit. That's annoying. Fuck you. I'm not giving you any fucking clout at all. And then eventually I started saying it, and then my boy Pete started saying it, and then he added it in with the clap and point down. So all we do now when we're at the gym, like, oh yeah, I'm talking to this girl, and then this, hey yeah.
My favorite one was what was it? When you guys used to be like
Oh, Used to do it for like an hour and shit. I can't do it
Inside
anymore.
jokes.
I can't do high pitch no more. Like I was always complaining that I can't wait for my voice to like fully drop. And it's fully dropped now.
nuts.
I don't crack anymore, and
It sucks.
it sucks now because now the things I used to fuck around and like sing and all that, I can't hit the high notes no more.
Never could.
So-
Hey, does my voice sound deep or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought my voice sounded kind of like soft
Yeah, me too. Like, I
until
feel my
like
voice
I
is deep.
asked the girls like, is my voice soft? And she's like, no, like I like your voice. It's really deep. And I'm like, I don't think it sounds deep at all. Like,
I guess that's just you. Like me, I feel like my voice is still like it hasn't changed at all.
I feel like your voice is pretty deep.
Yeah, I don't feel like it is, but every time I hear like a recording of myself, I'm like, what the fuck?
I will find a DS and make it
Yeah,
a
there's
recording.
a
I'll play it on the
recording
podcast.
of me somewhere.
Yeah, just like, huh? Well,
Hey,
Cookie,
you still have Photo Dojo?
you're still on there.
Diamonds Mitchell.
That was Mitchell.
Diamonds Mitchell. Super coat. Oh fuck! I can't even say it. I'm
Kamikaze
too-
attack, dumb bitch.
Yeah, I'm too buzzed to say it right now. Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, you dumb bitch.
You know what's your taunt when you get hit?
What?
You made me fucking lose, bitch.
All my balls.
I still have a one. Fuck was it? Mercutio on there.
Mercutio, Juan Carlos.
Mercutio's still on there. Yeah, Juan
Carlos
Carlos.
Mercutio.
Yeah, we call him Mercutio.
Oh, Mercutio's my favorite character.
You ever see I don't know if they came out with another Romeo and Juliet, but at the time it was the new one. It came out like in the late
With,
90s with
what's his face?
Leonardo
With
DiCaprio.
Leonardo,
Were they getting
Oh,
drunk and
Mercutio?
eating?
Yeah,
Were they getting
Mercutio.
drunk and eating Percocets?
Yeah, I mean I remember. I just remember Mercutio being like some weird black guy. He's
Yeah,
fucking
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
Like
Oh
flamboyant.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the guy from the Matrix.
He's very flamboyant.
Dude, I
We
love
watched him,
Mercutio so much.
What's his face?
Palacios. Do you have Palacios?
No.
Which
What?
class? English?
Yeah.
Man-
Oh, that's
Mandarin?
bad.
No.
No. No, I don't think you had. I don't think you had it with me.
Probably not. No.
Asian woman.
No. It was right next to Mr. Hall's class.
I don't know. I didn't watch it there. I
Buster
watched it in the
Dillingham?
buildings.
I forgot his name, but he was some fucking old ass.
I need a cosmic brownie in my life, man.
Hey Patrick.
What's up, man?
Remember that little YouTube shit you tried to do with Sergio?
Oh, 006.5.
I remember that. Holy shit.
I remember that too.
That made me laugh.
I don't know
That
if it
was
still
funny.
exists on
Wait.
YouTube. Look it up. I don't know if it still exists. 006.5.
I remember that.
I was in the improv at the time. and-
Was that the rec center, right?
Yeah, that was episode 1. And the funny thing is, we were gonna make an episode 2. I don't think we ever released an episode 2. But pretty much wrote the script for episode 1. And then was writing episode 2, and it was gonna have more in depth like dialogue and all that. But it just never got around to recording and releasing. So
Just sort by views and then.
you understand? Look in there, 006.5.
What if you do is you just found out that just blew up all
It
of a
went
sudden?
viral. 5.
I'm pretty sure it had like 400 views right now. It was like almost 10 years ago.
Hey, you guys remember this video came out of this guy? He starts crying something about his girlfriend.
He's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it,
And
man.
he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
and I fucking love you.
Yeah, I fucking love you.
And he's like, teddy bear.
I just remember the cinema app and cinema. I'm
I
fucking
heard-
buzzed. I can't say it. Cinnamon apple.
I remember I recreated the video. It's on fucking Facebook still. It was pretty bad. I still don't know why I did it.
This brownie's amazing.
There's more. There's a whole nother bottle.
I don't want to finish the second half. That's how amazing it is.
I'll take some. I never had one yet.
I've had this in my pocket the whole time. I've eaten it bits by bits. Oh yeah.
You okay, Patrick?
All right,
We're pretty much done, right?
we're done.
The podcast, right?
Yeah, it's getting really late.
In there. All right.
What?
This was TheEZBoys. Woo.
This has been
TheEZBoys.
the EasyBoys episode. That was fun. Yeah,
It's almost Christmas. We're gonna have Christmas music in the background.
it is almost Christmas, so Christmas music should be playing.
Jingle bells, jingle bells,
Jingle bells, cock.
Look at my sucker, my taint.
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, this was the Easy Boys. Mario.
This has been Ramon, Ramen,
Houston.
Cluckers.
Patrice,
We're TheEZBoys.
and the Lord. Thank you, Lord, for blessing us.
God
number
bless.
1 Christian.
God bless Yellowstone.
ChristianSingles.com.